In this video, you are going to learn how to find the area of triangles. On your reference sheet, the formula for area of a triangle is the second one down. On the top of your paper, I would like you to write A equals 1/2 BH. B stands for base. H stands for height. Alright, so there are a couple characteristics of triangles that make them different than, let's say, a parallelogram. The biggest one is that they have 3 sides. So somewhere I would like you to write that down, that triangles have 3 sides. Alright, they have the base, and then they have 2 other sides. So area of a triangle, number 1 on your worksheet. Follow along, please. First thing I would like you to do is write A equals 1/2 BH. We always need to write the formula because the more you write it, the more you will memorize it, and the better you will be at this. So now we have to label the base and the height. So just like parallelograms, the base and the height are always connected by this right angle shown. The height is often shown by the dotted line here, the red line. However, sometimes the height is part of the triangle itself, one of the sides. I think there's an example like that later on. So we need to label 7.7 as the base and 4.7 as the height. And again, always look for that right angle to connect them. So now we substitute the numbers in. So A equals 1/2. Base is 7.7. Height is 4.7. So what I would like you to do first is multiply 7.7 times 4.7. Keep the 1/2 out there, and we're going to multiply 7.7 times 4.7, which gives us 36.19. So 1/2 times 36.19. Alright, now it says to multiply by a half here. Alright, what I would like you to do, instead of multiplying by a half, we're going to divide by 2 because it means the exact same thing. So we're going to take 36.19 and divide it by 2. So A equals 18.095. However, we want to round to 2 decimal places. So the 5 tells us that 5 or more raise the score. So we have to raise the 9 to a 10. So our final answer, which I'm going to write over here, is A equals 18.10 and then inches squared. Alright, in this next example, we again have a dotted line, and it kind of looks like we have 2 triangles. So it looks like we have the one that has all the sides not dotted, and then we have a dotted line triangle. However, the only triangle we're worried about is the one I just shaded in, because this dotted line is just showing us the height. It's just showing us how tall this triangle is. So, first thing, A equals 1/2 BH. From there, we're going to label again. So again, base and height connected by that right angle. So 5 is the base, 7.3 is the height. So we need to substitute into our numbers. So A equals 1/2, base is 5, times 7.3. And just as before, we're going to rewrite the 1/2. We're going to multiply 5 times 7.3. We get 36.5. And again, to make our lives easier, we're just going to divide by a half. A equals 18.25 inches. If you want to get to the logistics about why we divide by half, it's because a triangle is basically half of a parallelogram. So that's why it's half base times height. All right, we have one more example. So last example, this triangle is turned a little weird, I guess, to make it look like 5 is the base. However, base and height are connected by the right angle. Right there. So again, we write A equals 1/2 BH. All right, I want you to label the sides. Which is the base? What is the height? You should have labeled base, height. I want you to substitute it into the formula. You should have substituted it in as A equals 1/2 7 times 2.8. So A equals, keep going, 1/2 times 7 times 2.8, 19.6. All right, we divide 19.6 divided by 2. A equals 9.8 feet squared. And again, don't forget those units. They're squared every time we're doing area. All right, looks like you are ready to work on your own, so you need to finish the worksheet. You can go back and rewatch as much as you need to. When you're done, check your answers. Mastery equals all but one correct. Good luck.